world points and marvels at those with money or power. Names etched on buildings, faces printed on currency, voices echoed through generations. But beneath the surface, something more mysterious is at work. True empire builders don't just accumulate, they reprogram the laws of possibility. Billionaires and politicians, in their highest form, are not collectors of assets or ballots. They are sculptors of the future's raw clay.
We mistake their rivalry for difference, but look closer and you'll see the same spell at work. Both engineer the currents that move civilization, one through capital, the other through consensus. It's not a race for riches or votes. It's a contest to see who can redraw the horizon, who can turn imagination into infrastructure, who can whisper a new world into existence. This is Billionaires Take. Tonight, masters of the unseen, the secret alchemy of wealth and power.
I once watched a deal unfold behind velvet curtains, not a single dollar exchanged. Just a promise, a vision, a shifting of gravity. With a word, a new industry was born. Politicians do this with treaties, billionaires with blueprints. What they share is rare, the talent to bend probability, to make the impossible seem inevitable.
Consider how Warren Buffett moves markets with a single paragraph, how Mandela reframed a nation with silence and forgiveness. One wields the calculus of risk, the other the poetry of unity. Yet both are masters of narrative. They know that if you can tell a story strong enough, the world itself will conspire to make it real.
Influence is not simply about visibility. It's about setting the terms of what is even imaginable. The world's most powerful don't just react. They orchestrate, pulling levers that others can't see, weaving invisible webs that last long after headlines fade.
Their moves rarely make the news, yet they ripple across borders, economies, destinies. A quiet dinner in Davos, an unexpected partnership announced at midnight, a law written between two heartbeats. These are the events that redirect rivers, that tilt the axis of history.
Look at how Michael Bloomberg became fluent in both languages. Media mogul, mayor, philanthropist. His life, an algorithm that solved for legacy, not just wealth. He saw the system's source code and rewrote it to outlast himself.
And in Mandela's prison cell, where hope was currency and patience, capital, he invested in trust, in slow transformation, emerging not as a victim, but as the author of a new narrative for millions.
Both play the long game, planting seeds in shadows, harvesting fruit in the light decades later. They're time travelers in a sense, sending signals from the future, then building the path toward them.
Their greatest asset? Not the gold or the votes, but the audacity to create new realities, to look at the impossible and quietly set about making it inevitable.
In the end, history remembers the signatures, but the world is shaped by those who dare to sign first.
And the mark of the true architect isn't the empire he builds, but the dreams he unlocks for others.
So whether your canvas is capital or culture, be a master of the unseen, the silent author of destinies yet to come.
And this is Billionaires Take.